Alright, we're back. We're
All
doing
right.
it again. I've switched back to the Shield of 1 because I'm not blocking fire damage, and this has like 9 more stability.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that probably would have been a good call significantly earlier.
It would have been.
Probably should have thought of that. My bad.
Yep. So, suck it, move.
Damn it. I stopped to take a drink in the hopes that I had a little bit while longer before you, like, work 100% focus on the boss. I apologize for that dead air.
Whatever, man.
Wow, I can't believe I forgot that you were using that other shield. That makes a lot of sense. I remember looking at some of the hits that he got on you and being like, huh, that did a lot of stamina damage. I feel like that did more than it should have. But I completely forgot we switched shield to get past Dargan face.
Yes, we did do that. Ah.
Whoa. Yeah, I feel like just using your shield is the option here.
Yes.
It'll take a tiny bit longer, but I mean, just having
I don't really feel like I was doing that significantly more damage as a two-hander.
So two-handing I think scales exclusively with strength.
Probably.
So if your weapon isn't like
Alright, bye.
crazy based on strength, you're not gonna get a lot of effect out of it.
Sure.
Like I think you need to have like A, or maybe even, is there an S? I don't know if there's an S. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow your roll, Mr. Gale.
That was me.
Yeah, I think you have to have like an A or S in order to actually get like a significant benefit. That being said, like even the 30 extra damage that you do from two-handing, it adds up.
Oh yeah, I mean, considering I have to hit this dude about 77 times to kill him.
Yeah, and only have to hit him like, 70 times is a big deal.
I was gonna say 75. Alright. Probably not.
No. Oh no. Yep, good call on the heel there. Boom! Into the phase.
Alright.
Here we go again.
And again,
Starting-
and again, and again, and again.
Starting the first difficult part of the fight.
Stop. Dick.
What if he
Yeah.
doesn't, though? I feel like you figured out too. There's a particular side that it's like a better idea to dodge on.
Well, the side without the weapon, Justin.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Yeah, I feel like he's really inconsistent as to whether or not he's going to do an extra hit there.
I had assumed until just now that he added a third hit during his
Next phase only.
Yeah. Just like one of the features of the next phase was one additional hit on all combos.
So let's see. I'm gonna try to get a read here. I think that each swing that you do on him does probably like 1 to 2% of his life in there somewhere. You probably do need to hit him like 50 times in order to get a kill.
That's not unreasonable. Don't stop.
Don't stop. I feel like you should be asking him. You should be asking him to stop, Brandon.
Yeah, fuck your crossbow, man!
Is that what happens? Does he stagger if you hit him when his crossbow comes out?
No, I think it's just I need to hit him like a certain amount of time. Like, I need to get past his stability or what have you.
That was another thing. Like, sometimes he just doesn't follow up and you get a free couple swings. Alright, back off.
Yep. I figured I could get a couple of swings
You did. It was safe to do so. You got them swings. Okay, lightning.
Yep. Okay. Alright.
So one thing about the light... What is
he's
happening?
getting pissed again.
Oh, okay. One thing about the lightning is that it does come in like a wave.
Yeah, I did notice that it seems to be like grouped up a lot of the time.
Yeah, and that's the way that I found was best to deal with that particular like charge move as well, is that you just back off from it. And that's his best opening.
Yes. That I figured out. Oh.
Right
Speaking
there.
of which,
Boom. I think that there's technically a way to bait it, but I don't know what it is.
hey, that makes two of us.
Alright, back off, top off, just for the sake of safety here. I also ultimately ended up fighting him. I have no idea if this made any difference or not, but I ended up fighting him, ooh no,
Yeah.
on the hill behind you.
Oh.
I don't think it made any difference, to be honest, but it just made me feel better to, like, occasionally be above or below him. Like, I felt like I was gonna dodge his moves easier if there was a little bit of an incline difference. I don't know if that's true. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey man, whatever.
It might have been just...
Honestly, I feel like Dark Souls, once you get to a certain point, Dark Souls is really just kind of about making you feel good.
Careful, careful.
Yep.
It's a lot of lightning. Okay, hoo. But yeah, like, that lightning clearly comes in, like, a group, and then you get a little break from it, and then it comes in another group. Was that a stagger, or did you just get lucky?
Yes, it was a stagger.
Nice! Uh-oh. This is Wombo. Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe you managed to get that heal off. I thought that was game over.
So did I. So, you know. There's a chair. Now there's not!
Solving your problems! Thanks, Gale.
Uncle Gale is such a nice guy.
Nice though. What's interesting...
He's giving me a lesson in how to get hurt.
What's interesting about it is that he actually is a nice guy. If possibly he... Well, you'll find out. I'll just save it. There's something that we're gonna have to do after this boss is finally dead. That is kind of an interesting thing. Back off. That's his... I know you know. I just feel better to say it aloud.
It's not for your benefit, it's for mine.
It is. I mean, I don't know if you're feeling nervous now that he's down to like 5%, but I'm feeling nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Okay, Gale, let me just heal, please. You still got enough Estus to make a couple of small mistakes, so just don't panic and stay calm. It's the same fight, even though you're about to win.
Shut up, Justin.
I am not helping.
You're not. Flippity flaps,
two.
and I got another one. Yeah.
Get another good hit there. That is... Wham! Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Something like that.
He technically has an opening there, but it's so hard to be close enough to him to actually make usage of it.
Right. God fucking Christ!
Lightning. Okay, you're still good.
I forgot about his goddamn crossbow.
I feel like that's the first time he's used it this encounter. Oh, don't get greedy, Brandon. Not
Hey,
at the,
suck it! I'll get as greedy as I want to get!
not at the tail end of the fight, man. Ooh.
Staggered, motherfucker!
Got him! Nice!
Suck it,
Way
loser.
to go, man! Look at him reaching out.
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't such a loser! I mean, blood of the Dark Soul and soul of the Slave Knight. Let's read through those things, I guess.
Yeah, let's. They're important
Let's
things.
go sit down at the bonfire first.
That's a lot of souls you got for killing him, too.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I'm pretty significant.
I'm sure I can travel back to the past. Whoops, there goes...
Gravity? Wait, no,
Brass.
that's... What? Alright, let's do it.
Let's look at these.
Okay, we'll look at them first.
I'm going to assume key items.
Yeah, one of them is.
There we go. Oh. Pigment to depict a painted world. Blood of the Dark Soul that seeped from the hole within Slave Knight Gale, used as pigment by his lady in Arendelle to depict a painted world. When Gale came upon the Pygmy Lords, he discovered that their blood had long ago dried, so he consumed the Dark Soul. Alright.
So, let's also read his soul. I'll explain that in just a moment.
It's the one that looks like shit.
Yeah, it's the big...
That's the one.
Yeah, fuck.
One of Twisted Souls, yeah. Alright, come on. The red-hooded wandering Slave Knight Gale sought the blood of the Dark Soul as pigment for the painted world, though Gale knew he was no champion, that the Dark Soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of safe return. Okay.
So, let's actually... You probably want to go level first, but then we're going to go back to...
I assume we can give her...
Yes, we can.
Okay, sure.
So I think that that's interesting myself. So, painted worlds are painted with a dark soul.
Are they?
That's
also,
what...
why is that foggy? Oh,
it's always foggy. Sometimes it just loads.
Where's my lady?
That's what that blood just said.
Very well then taken.
Is that... Can you do one or two? Just the one?
That's
Thinking about damage here.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got 2 whole levels in you. All right. So that's what the item just said, right? That wait. Can we look at his soul items from the guy too?
Oh,
the weapons.
Yes.
So yes, I think that all painted worlds have been painted with the Dark Soul, personally. And now remember, he did burn to death.
Oh, this guy's fucked.
But he can still do it for you. Because, they're not going to make a mechanic go away.
Oh, right. I guess that's fair.
So let's see if we can find it in here.
We're looking for... it's probably going to be down towards the bottom.
No, I think it's ordered weird.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Old King.
Yorm, Dragon Slayer, Sage, Dancer, Demon Thrones.
Oh, wait, you just passed it. Go back. It's like in the middle of that one, over one. There we go.
There we are. Alright. Great Sword of Slave Knight Gale, the only weapon that he kept with him from beginning to end. Originally an executioner's sword made for decapitation, this blade was heavily chipped and stained with the blood of countless battles. Technique unique to Gale, leap in any direction, slamming his greatsword into the ground, then following with a normal attack for a large spinning slash or strong attack to backstep and jump forward and overhead slam. Interesting.
Similar to the moves that he just used on you, basically. I think that the other thing that he has is a spell towards the top. I think it's that one in the corner that you missed. Oh no, that's Demon Prince. Maybe he only has the one soul item.
I guess so.
Well, so be it. Okay, so there's... we can... Actually, let's head back to Ariandel first.
Yes.
We'll hand in... hand it in. So, really, that's kind of what I was saying, though, is that Slave Knight Gale really is just kind of a good guy. He wanted to help paint the painted world.
And ate a bunch of kings to do that.
He knew that it was going to make a gentle and nice place for people to go to.
Massively applied air quotes.
He went to the last of the Pygmy Lords, found that their blood was ruined. This is fine.
Oh, it's fucked.
It's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. Found that their
Oh,
blood...
right, they needed to burn the world away.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually fine. We're good. Go on.
Found that their blood was ruined, and so he took it into himself, destroying himself to make more paint.
Alright. I mean...
Sure.
What it is,
Whatever I
guess.
say, right?
Sure. Let's talk to her first.
Alright.
That gift of flame has taken
Sure
root,
has.
and
Yeah, it
Uncle
is.
Gale will soon bring the pigment. Pigment, coloured like the dark soul of man. I wonder if Uncle Gale has found it. The pigment, coloured like the dark soul of man.
Yeah, he's fine.
So what's interesting is that she used to say that at the end of the Ariandel
Yeah.
DLC, and then we had to wait like 4 months for the next DLC to come out. We were like, what the you go fucking...
My
Here you go, lady.
thanks, Ashen One. With this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I will
Lady
name this
Swollington.
painting after thee.
That's a bad
My
call.
thanks. I will paint a world of that name.
Painted world of Lady Swollington.
It's
Dark and very gentle place.
just
And
a
one
gym.
day,
Lady
someone
Get
at
swole.
Right?
I wonder when
think-
Uncle Gale intends his return.
Oh, he's coming back, don't worry.
I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle
Yeah, it's
home.
fine.
I can just give your soul.
My thanks.
Is this... Will this do?
Yeah.
I will assuredly finish
This
the painting.
puddle
The
is your Uncle
It's
Gale.
him.
Dark. One day.
That's...
My
I think that's it.
one day.
Alright, we did it. Try not to burn to death.
Okay, so now we've got a choice, Brandon.
Yeah.
There is that optional boss I told you not to go to.
Yeah.
We can go and do that.
On a scale from 1 to...
Hardest boss in the game.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it depends on who you ask. Again, really hard for speedrunners because he's got a good amount of
another good amount of HP.
HP. How about we look at him and you make a choice after
I gotta go
that?
here,
No,
right?
I'd go, I think, inner wall so that you can go down that elevator.
This?
Yeah. He was by the elevator, remember?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sure. I remember now.
So yeah, it's... I didn't think that he was as hard as...
all that?
as Gale.
I didn't think Gale was that hard.
Gale, most people rate about equal to or maybe a little bit less than Frida, just on endurance, as I mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, I could buy that. I know that nobody got to see our fight with Frida, but it took about 2 episodes.
Most people think that this guy's either a little bit easier or a little bit harder than Gale, depending on who you ask.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll see.
I thought that he was a little bit easier than Gale, but he is also another endurance fight.
Yeah. Well...
You're dying. Are you going to be okay there?
I don't think I am. Towards the end of the game, you just kind of get into endurance fights like it is what it is.
Yep.
The
Antiquated.
plain garb and the violet wrappings.
Nice. And a sword you can't pick up again. And a hole.
Looks kind of cool.
That seems like something that won't kill you. Yeah, you're probably fine. Man, it's like a really far drop for some reason. I wonder why. I can't think of what might be down here.
Oh, it's the dragon.
It's the dragon.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, alright then.
Yeah, no, I get why a lot of people don't like dragon fights. There was a lot of complaints that I read about Poison Dragon from Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, what's his name?
They were just like, he just doesn't fucking land.
This guy, I think, is the most appreciated dragon fight.
Sure.
I think this is their best dragon fight to date. I'll put it that way. In terms
He's
of just
definitely
like
a swingity swanger, that's for sure.
yeah. He also has like the same thing as the what's it? King of Storms going on, where if you can get head hits,
oh, that's his.
Yeah, that's
shoot
his
you in the crotch.
Reach out and touch faith. If you can get head hits, you'll do a lot more damage to him than if you do like tail and
Body hits.
But almost outran it. You can actually run to the tip of his tail during that move and get a couple of swangs on him.
Oh, alright.
His head's way harder to hit than the wow, he's just gonna keep doing that, huh?
Yep, apparently. And it trips you too, that's fun.
That's pretty common of a fire breath move, though.
Of that particular type, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Yep, you've seen this before. I know this trick.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, and now you're dead.
Wow.
That might be another reason. That move.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. And I was kindled for that.
You were kindled and your shield was up for the first hit.
Yeah. And you don't have enough time because it staggers you, so you just gotta dodge it or you die.
The good news is that that particular beam always is the exact same distance from the dragon. It doesn't like target you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's, I guess, better than nothing.
But it's also like it is, I think, intentionally perfectly positioned from the fire, so that like that's where you want to be safe, but close enough to the dragon to get in and do some damage.
Well, I think I just need to run to his side rather than back.
Yep.
For that particular one, but that's okay.
A little bit of learning. So you're thinking we're going to give this guy at least a couple more shots?
Yeah, we may as well. I mean, I like dragon fights. There was enough there to read that I could kind of like get a feel for it. It doesn't feel like unfair or unreasonable yet.
We'll see. Well, we'll see how you feel later. Also, we had some lore from a lady at the top of the bridge about this guy. Darkeater Midir? Something like that?
Yeah.
So he is actually like an old school ancient drake. Like one of the
stone fucking dragons.
Yeah, what were they called? The unending dragons? I don't remember their full name. Oh, I didn't even realize he was reared up.
Did I?
Yeah, I forget what they were called. Shit, how am I not remembering this?
The archdrakes.
Yeah, but
Shit.
Oh man, almost made it. Maybe they extended that. I feel like I used to be able to get all the way to his tail and get some hits off there. Yeah, the stone ones, the everlasting, I think is what they're called.
Yes.
Yeah, he was like, as a child, I think, grabbed up by Gwyn and just been like, no, you're on my side. Look out, he has a tail swipe too.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has a fucking eat you.
I assume this kills the swollen.
Probably will.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
That was a really cool animation.
Right? If you have to die some way, that's how you want to do it.
Yeah, right?
And he was told, listen, you're going to be in charge of darkness. Just don't let it be.
Just eat it.
Just fuck it up. And he was like, well, I'm a dragon, so I can basically, like, punch it. Mm-hmm. I can breathe fire on it, or I can eat it. So he did.
Chose to eat it.
He did a little bit of all those things, but eating it wasn't his best move.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And it eventually fucked him up, and so now you're here fighting him fucked up mode.
He's basically John Coffey from the Green Mile. That's what you're saying.
Sure. Let's say that.
I took it back, boys.
Yeah, so...
I mean, so far, I would definitely say that this guy is harder than Gale. But it's just because I don't like the fire breath. Like,
he's less forgiving than Gale. I'll say that about him.
Well, excuse me. Fire breath as a mechanic is much harder to dodge, too.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't have quite as clear-cut, crisp lines as, like, the rest of Dark Souls.
Yep.
It's just kind of like, this is a particle effect. Good luck.
To me, the number one thing is that, like, if you fuck up on this dragon, you feel it. On Gale, his attacks were still recoverable.
Yeah, I could get one or two, like, hits before I, like, absolutely needed to drink.
I mean, it makes sense. Look at the weight of this guy, right? Like, he's gonna be fucking real big deal, but...
Sure.
It's... That, I think, is the biggest difference between him and Gale. Oh, this is his grab.
Yep.
Gave you some opening, though. You can block the tail. This is another score that I really like in the game as well. I know that you probably can't hear it over
I can
Dragon
hear it.
Wars.
There's a lot of roaring happening, but yeah.
Yeah, that was...
So there's my opening.
That was where I did the most damage to him. It's probably not the pro strat. I bet if you hit him enough in the head, his guard breaks, and then you can get, like, a critical. But, yeah. Oh, and it does about twice as much damage as a regular hit. But I found that it was just, like, it's too hard to get a good head hit. He doesn't give you enough openings on his actual head to be worth taking the risk.
I agree. What the fuck are you doing, Lady Swillington?
She's gonna play her own game.
Apparently, Christ.
And then he does that. And he does that. I don't know what that... Oh, that's his, like, walk into...
Fucking wombo combo, yeah.
It's really just his gap closer is what he uses it for more than anything else.
Yeah, sure.
Like, if you decide to just run away, he's like, I've got big fucking dragon strides, so...
Have you considered suck a bit?
Doing better, though.
Yes.
And this, like, your current strategy is kind of why I didn't think that Midir was as bad as other people think he is.
Well, I'm waiting to be proven wrong, but I feel like he's only got 5 or 6 actual moves.
Yeah, I can pick up on your run down there. Get that head smash. The problem is that when that happens...
that was where I was waiting to be proven wrong.
Well, I don't know why I can't
Good content,
talk.
Jess.
He stops attacks if you're under him.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of the same way that Pontiff did, where,
Sure.
like, if you were at Pontiff's side, he'd
just kind of interrupt his combo.
instead of doing his, like, 45-point combo, he'd be like 2 hits, and I know
Like,
these...
whoa. That's not fair.
I know these aren't going to hit you, I'm just going to stop. Midir kind of has the same thing, where if you're underneath him, instead of continuing his combo, he's like, well, I'll just fucking breathe fire on you.
Right. And you can kind of cheese that a little bit. But...
It's probably another reason that some people think that he is very difficult, is because he kind of breaks the pattern that normally is Beast Boss.
Well,
which
most
is
bosses
get to Grundle, attack Grundle until boss
Well,
is
that's
dead.
not unheard of. I mean, that's pretty, like, his rear up and is, like, very,
Calamine.
Yeah, Calamine. Like, we've seen that before. It's not a surprise.
This guy actually is very similar to Calamine in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Which I think he's meant to be. I mean, he's another... I think he's the same type of dragon as Calamine. Oh, you know something I noticed, too? I kept forgetting to mention this. I don't know why I never put this together. Remember the ancient Wyvern that you fought in the Dragon Shrine?
No.
It was the first boss of Dragon Shrine. You had to jump on its head and one-shot it.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
I don't know why I never noticed it. That actually really was a Wyvern. Like, they didn't fuck that up. He has no front legs.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know if you've ever seen that. There's some
That was
imagery.
very Calamine.
There's some imagery that exists online that is like pictures of different like lizard folklore
Sure.
things, and they explain like the difference between like a dragon and a
dragon
wyvern
and a wyvern,
and a drake and a lamia, I think is another one that they do, which is like a snake person. So I don't really know why that's on the list.
Yeah, I don't either. All right.
But
You do you, boo.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, you outran it still. But what is this? What is? Oh, it's just gonna give you another set of tail swipes.
Assuming I can
Nope,
make
you fucked
contact.
it.
Okay. Glad we had that talk.
And yeah, the thing about the difference between wyvern and dragon is dragon, 2 front legs, at least 2, sometimes 4 wings. A wyvern has no front legs; it just has wings and back legs. Did not know that. I learned a thing from the internet. He got stuck on his neck. Oh yeah, you're figuring it out where you gotta kind of like turn and look at his head to see what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Get those leg hits as you can, but then keep an eye on the front of him because that's the actual dangerous bit. Oh, damn it. I thought you were safe for sure.
I did too.
Alright, don't. Whoa.
Okay, what the fuck?
Why though? Please get away. Giant scary Dargon? Giant scary Dargon?
Oh.
Damn it.
I'm about 90% sure that I rolled through, actually landed on his leg, got carried with the leg long enough to take the hit, and then I stopped and fell over.
Yeah, that is what it looks like happened.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, right? I can't remember what drakes are. I think they have no wings. 2 front legs, 2 front back legs, no wings.
Oh, maybe.
And there was another one too that was like, well, there's like the Chinese serpent dragon,
Well, yeah, sure.
which is like a particular type. And then there was one that was just had wings, and I can't remember what that was called. It was like a really weird name that you wouldn't
Yeah,
expect.
I kind of know what you're talking about. I would probably have just called them serpents, but
Yeah, like it was a flying serpent. I can't remember what it was. It was like a
Yeah.
Dracaris or something weird.
sure. I'll take it. It's a snake with wings.
Right? And yeah, it was kind of an interesting little thing to learn. And then I learned that I saw that after we actually beat the ancient wyvern, and then I watched the playback, and I was like, oh, they did do that right. He doesn't have front legs. Look at that.
Well.
Whereas obviously this guy, very much front leggage.
Very
A lot of
much.
front
I'm
leggage
noticing
going
that
on.
he has a lot of front legs. That's actually one of the more annoying parts of everything from here right now.
His whole body structure is front legs.
Yes. Also, this dude may or may not have eyeballs. Pretty
Yeah,
sure
I feel like eyeballs have just been optional in Dark Souls since its inception. Like, Seethe was blind, this dragon looks like it's blind, you don't have eyes. Like, it just seems like a thing in Dark Souls. Not having eyes doesn't really seem to be a disability.
Yeah.
Running around. Oh, we got you, damn. I felt like you rolled that one correctly.
Oh,
No,
shit.
you're on fire.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucked.
Not dead fucked, but I mean hurt.
It's not where I want to be.
That's very true. And bite, but doesn't matter, you're way under him. Which is good, that's where you want to be for a bite move.
Yep.
That's tail swipe hurts so bad.
A lot of things this dude does hurt. What the fuck?
Like, for example, his neck for some reason.
I don't even know what that move is.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen that one. That's new, I feel. As you said, there had to be a
maybe
move
I should
given.
throw lightning words at him just.
Yeah, just switch to a lightning weapon. What the fuck are you doing?
that won't be hard. I mean, I guess I have enough stuff. I need to go spend like 13 days like
No, don't
being buddies with Andre.
do that. I don't think it's worth it. I don't even know what... I think you'd have to like level up a base sword and then...
Might as well do this though.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think you'd have to level up a base sword and then enchant it.
Well, I have that big axe from that you used. Isn't that lightning?
I think that only its special attack is lightning. It might have a little bit on it now that I'm thinking of it, actually.
Well, whatever.
Down we go
It
again.
is what
I
it
love...
is.
I know it's silly. I love how many bloodstains are at the top of this ladder.
Just from people who've gotten so angry they've jumped off the ladder.
Just accidentally on the run back, I'm sure. That they.
I would probably do that. I thought about doing it a couple times.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's see if we can
He just goes right back to sleep every single time.
Let's see if we can do more than like 20% of his life and damage this time around.
That'd be fun. And he's flippity flopping.
Yep. I did that too. It looks like you should be able to get that hit off, and you just can't quite do it.
What's he doing now?
He's
Getting
thinking.
tired.
Fire breath. And the lightning beam, or darkness beam, I guess. At least you don't have to worry about your souls.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell, like, it really does make a difference to go for that head move. Like, I guess I didn't notice it before, but it really is fairly significant, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, obviously only do it when he gives you the opening, so just be like, head attack, because it do more damage all time.
Oh, do head now.
Do head now.
Yes. Listen, alright.
Whoa, whoa, that's
Where
new.
the- what?
What is he doing?
I don't know. Where is he?
World in
Oh, I
Flames,
found him.
deep breath.
Well, that was a brand new...
Whole
Does he
new
have
world.
A second set of wings back there?
He does.
A tiny little set of bitch wings.
He does. Which is important because his current wings are full of fucking holes.
And glitter, remember?
And glitter. I think that when you knocked him into this pit, like, his wings got fucked. Oh,
Sure.
Oh, you blocked it.
Yeah,
I didn't think you got your shield up in time, but you pulled it off. Well done.
I'm proud of me.
I am too. That's why I said that. Yeah, his head also, I feel like, is the thing that moves the most out of all of his body.
A lot of him moves. He's a pretty movie man. And I don't mean like a
Like in
Hollywood
the
star.
pictures.
Yes.
That's his big bite. Oh, you're done. Oh my god, you got behind his fucking head. Well done.
Yeah. And I stabbed him in the hands. The hands.
Is that what you'd call front legs on a dragon? Are they hands? They're not. Are
Sure.
they legs or hands?
I don't fucking know.
It's kind of like monkeys, right? Do they have two? Golden flames. Oh no!
Oh, God.
This side of the world.
Yeah, he goes to the left. To the left.
But it's kind of like monkeys. Like, do they have two sets of hands or do they have two sets of feet?
Or paws.
Yep. Straight fire. Okay.
That's a new one.
And then,
Also a new one. I don't like it.
yeah, but you dodged it. That's his. You're really far away, and I don't like it move, I believe.
Yeah, you're a decent distance away from me, and I'm not really sure what to do, but I hate you.
Please die.
Just swipe at me like a normal fucking dragon. Thank you.
There's his breath attack. Boom. Boom. Getting them hits where they count. You're still doing pretty good on Estus. Like I said, this fight's very much endurance. It's
Yeah.
like, you just need to fight a dragon forever. Oh, we got the swipe, follow-up swipe. Third swipe? Is he going for another?
I
Nope,
don't
he's done
know.
with swipes. Or is he? Nope. Reach out and breathe fire on you. Good call on that Estus hit.
Yes. I'm getting kind of a thing down, which means I will die immediately now.
His, whoa. Oh, okay, he goes to the left.
I don't know what he fucking does. It's straight, but it's left straight.
And this is a straight fire, I think, followed by his curvy fire. Or possibly something completely different.
A whole new dragon. A new fantastic way to die.
I'm liking that song. I'm into it.
But when I'm way down here, it's crystal clear. The dragon grundles all up in my things.
I think that song could go platinum.
Yeah?
No.
Well.
Yep, this is the exact pattern that I fell
Touch
into.
you softly.
Really?
Yes.
Yep, it was just dodge the things, and if you're under him, he'll do the fire breath, get a couple of free tail hits, move on with your life.
That's my plan. That's the dream.
As it were.
Yes. He's not doing it.
Dragon, you're doing it wrong. I don't know if anybody told you, we had established a pattern. are fucking with the pattern. Now you're doing bite attacks.
Oh god.
Game over, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
The thing that I dislike about
him.
beast fights in general is that like they're so big and floaty most of the time because of like the way that they need to animate them, and then they just kind of end up pushing you. And for all of like the hitbox porn in Dark Souls, the getting pushed by an enemy feels very unnatural.
Yeah, that's very true. Let's give him another shot on the next episode.
Sure, why not?
We'll see if maybe we can get him dead. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we'll move on. We might be close to beating him, so we'll see.
He has a lot of life.
He does. You were keeping
I
pace,
know that
though.
you said that. You were like, hey, Boss has a lot of life. He's an endurance fight.
Getting close, though. We'll see if we can do it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.